morning, everyone. It's Sunday. It's a nice day to get out. Just rained heavy last night, hours and hours. Flooded my pool and backyard for the most part. So I said, let's go movie hunting. Get away from these puddles everywhere. So let's see if I can find something. I'm gonna head into town too after this.
All right. The shelves are full, but just no blues. There's like two of them today. Just too basic. Nothing really crazy standing out. They do have a copy of what is it here? It's somewhere over here. House Guests. This is a good find. I mean, the Sinbad one's not. I already own it. I mean, I just left it for somebody else. But at least like a $10 DVD. So.
All right, next stop. The Will had nothing. Well, they had House Guests, and I already own that, so I don't need it. But I left a box of trade-in. I was in a hurry to get out yesterday, and left a whole bunch of old VHS that I didn't need. I figure I'll go pick it up, see if I can trade it in somewhere else. But the lake grew. I'm just waiting here. They're not open yet, and I'm sitting, and I'm like, here, let's do a little zoom in. The parking lot lake. Should have brought my fishing pole. Caught some fish while I was waiting. I don't know what's going on with this drainage here, but it's pretty bad. What? I'm gonna go maybe to the Bookoff. I haven't been there in a while. Maybe half price books, maybe Bookman's. A lot of bees today. See if I can find some Blu-rays. Who knows? But if I do, I'll let y'all know. Here we go.
All right. I'm gonna look through here for maybe 30 minutes. I didn't plan on going back in. I was just here yesterday, but I forgot a box of trade-in VHS. I left it when I was in a hurry, rushing out the door to go get home or lunch. I don't even remember, but I'm kind of glad I'm wandering back through. Salt of the Killer Bimbos. I don't have this one. I remember, I think, watching that maybe on like USA Network or HBO, Showtime. I don't even know. It's been a long time if I have. I might be thinking of some other movie, but I'm pretty sure that's one I've seen. It's going to come home either way. I don't know if it's new. I don't know if it's been sitting on the shelves for a while, but I just happened to notice it today. Best of the best. One, two. I wish they had three, and I think there's four, right? I can't even remember. But three is okay. They kind of get worse as they go down the line, but I already have the first two. Three I found at Bookman's a while back, the Blu-ray, and I just left it, thinking I would find it again someday, and I just have not. Kind of regret that, but it's all right. It's not like the end of the world. I'm gonna keep looking though for a little bit, and then head over to Bookoff, I think.
All right, made it. Bookoff Mesa. A couple months since the last time. Let's see if you got anything new for me today. One thing at least. Come on, Bookoff. Come on, Bookoff. All right, let's go. All right, head down to the Blu-rays, 4Ks, and DVDs. I do miss the San Diego location because it was like double Blu-ray wall and then another double DVD wall, but I think I'm gonna start with Kino. I don't know. I'll start with the horror usually, which I thought is down here. Yep. Problem is they just probably don't have a lot of them. Yeah, I don't see any scare like The Watch, White Out. That's not horror. Okay, let's see. I'll be back in a minute. I already have both of these. Cool. What the? When did this thing go? Is it that out of print? Wow. Wow. Funny that part two, you would think part two would be harder to find, but I'll have to go scan mine when I get home. I didn't know it was. Check, don't get rid of this, guys. Jeez. Or if you're looking to trade movies in, that's crazy. $70? No. Didn't they just put that out, Kino? I swear, this is sometimes. What? $50 for Missing in Action Part 2, Braddock? I don't think so. Bookoff, why you do this? Why you do this? Alright, I'm gonna keep looking, but not a good sign when I'm seeing movies that crazily priced. So, how much is City Slickers? $75? Oh, okay, $6.99. Alright, we keep going. Uh, Everything I've picked up so far, either I have or even had a chance I pull out and I'm like, I'll slide you right back in based on the price tag. I don't know. So far, I've gone pretty much all through the rows, but still just nothing worth grabbing. So I'm gonna look at the DVDs in a minute, but the Blu-rays are just letting me down. I might even go all the way into Phoenix, go look more, but getting hungry. Maybe some lunch and go watch a movie as well might work out. It's the same. I don't know. Keep going though. Keep going. Still a chance. Still a chance. What was this? Probably 14. $12.99. Yeah. Everything's like $12.99 and up today for this particular location, and I don't like over 10. Don't feel like I'm getting a good deal for $15. Yeah. Well, can't win them all, but there's still a whole nother wall. So it could be there's some horror as well. So you just never know. I'm not giving up. Not giving up yet. Not throwing in the towel. Brazilian westerns. Not for me. All right.
Alright, still going through, looking at the DVDs now. Just hoping, I'm holding out hope that I'll find something at least in a decent price range. I don't know what's up with Bookoff today in Mesa, but I don't know, top dollar for everything. Even the most common basic stuff, top dollar. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. They just don't want to move stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, they don't have a lot to move. A very limited physical media section. The store's even not that big compared to their other spots that I've been to. I don't know. I don't know who's doing the pricing here, but they need to rethink it. I do kind of like how they've sectioned off. They made it a little easier to look for things. I mean, they have like a comedy section, a drama, like romance, the horror, versus just everything all hodgepodge together. I don't mind the alphabetical. That makes it easy too, but I don't know if they were just bored and thought, oh, let's just really break it up into categories or genres. Uh, do I really need any of this? Probably not. But if it's something good, I'll pick it up. Now I went. Oh, okay, I'm back to Zia. I went down to the other one, back to Tempe. That's what it was. I went to go look to see if they had a couple of other items in the DVD section that I missed last time. Just before dawn, I traded one of these in a while back. Already own this Blu-ray and VHS, but this DVD's calling my name. And what is this? Science Crazed? $50? Not today, but I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. It seems to be somewhat rare. I don't want to pay $50 right now for some random blind buy on a movie I've never even heard of. I think I took a quick scan, and the only one listed was like $100. So I guess it's a good price, but again, I don't even know if it's worth it. Don't know if it's even a good movie, but who knows? Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. I did spot a few other items here that I'm also scouting for the next time. So it was a good trip overall, and I did find a few more items that I brought home. So you'll have to wait and see what I get. Didn't go crazy today, but I did pick up, I think, so far 3 or 4, maybe 5 movies. Yeah, to add to the collection. A couple more for the Intervision lineup as well. That library is growing. One I also found here that was, I don't say harder to find, but definitely a more of the rarer side of them. We got toys. There's one thing. What is it? Somewhere over here, I think. This Chucky thing. I never seen this. This looks pretty cool. I don't know. I don't want to spend that much money on this right now, but I do like it. I don't think I've seen it before. I think I already own this one, the Tiny or Toonie Tears. I don't know if I have the Killer Clowns. I'll have to go and check my shelves. We got here. I already own this all of these movies on Blu-ray, but this set in the little box, I don't know. It's still, it's almost like I want this too. I don't own any of these DVDs. I don't think either. Maybe the first one. Maybe, I don't know. $15, not bad. $5 a movie basically, and you get the little shelf for the case that comes with it. So the housing cardboard extra 99 cents right there. A couple other box sets. I don't know. I'm gonna get out of here soon. I think I'm just gonna wander around a little bit more, see if there's anything else that I've just overlooked. I mean, I'm gonna come back. There's tons. Again, this store, I haven't looked at every shelf either. These Garbage Pail Kids plushies, giant plushes. Uh, do I need them? No, I don't need these. They're cool though. Definitely cool. I'm kind of happy Garbage Pail Kids has just been redone as well by Vinegar Syndrome. I did pick that up. I think that's one of the only items I've just picked up in that last sale they had, the 4K release, because I didn't own the Scream Factory edition. So kind of glad I waited and didn't buy that, pay the money that it's running. So Black Friday is coming up too for Thanksgiving. Let's see what else I'm going to end up taking home soon. I might even come back and grab one of these movies by the end of November because this 50% sale is ending at the end of the month. So if you are in the area, make sure you get there or get online. If they might be running it online as well. So take a look if you're looking for some boutique. They have a ton of up to 50% off. Blu-ray and 4Ks. Comedies. Here we go. Okay, Kiss. I don't think I've ever looked at these little toys here. The music-related ones. They're cool, but I don't think I need any of that today. And did find some cool trading packs, some different ones on the counter. So we're going to end with that, and then I'll just show you what I got. So stay tuned, boys and girls. We're coming up after snacks. Here we go. Hey, what's up, everyone? All right, back again. Quick hunt. I did the weekend turnaround. I don't remember where I went back to Zia to pick up a box of movies that I left. I just rushed right out the door and left my trade-ins that they didn't want. Really, it was just a bunch of crap. The VHS that I was getting rid of, probably the Goodwill. I'm like, you know what? Let's just see if they want any of it, which I knew they didn't, and they didn't. I mean, this was like um, aerobic workout videos and weird, like obscure cartoon stuff, like Bible kind of movies or whatever. Like this stuff that came in lots from when I was hunting swap meets back in the day, just picking up any box of or yard sales. I'll take the whole box. I don't even care what's in it. So I have a lot of like weird stuff that I'm like, I'll never watch, never need. It's not worth anything. But they proved my point. They don't even want it. I was like, I would just give it to you. And they're like, I'd rather you, can you come get it? Because I'm like, can you guys recycle it? Just put it out, so that they didn't want that. So went back through the shelves, found Assault of the Killer Bimbos. Assault of the Killer Bimbos. I remember watching this. I think, like I said, USA Network, maybe back in the day, like late night, or it was on like a cable channel. Maybe more likely cable, like HBO or Skinamax or something. I don't know. It's not like that raunchy, it's just more fun. But I didn't have it, and now I do. So the cover is awesome. Still great DVDs, some of the best cover art still ever. Then with that said, the Goodwill didn't have anything that I wanted. I already owned House Guest, but that was probably the best one they had for $1.29. Oh yeah, Bookoff was, since it was a fail. Went up to the Tempe Zia again. I kind of didn't look at the horror DVDs as much as I wanted, and like I said, I've been looking for pieces to my boutique labels. So trying to find the missing pieces of Blue Underground, Severance, the Intervision. I'm still just going hard right now on that. And it's not like Scream Factory. Arrow's like one of the hardest DVDs to find, but they have them. The white cases, if I come across those, I usually grab. What else? That's probably it. Vinegar. I'll pick up Vinegar Syndrome as well, DVDs, but a lot of that is more of the on the adult side that I find. But what I did find was Beyond the Seventh Door, one I didn't have from Vision. Like I said, I'm going hard right now on this label, and just picking up all of them in my area. And I already know there's more in this other spot, but I'm pacing myself. So, love the white case, love the obscure. The only downside, a lot of these shot on video movies, not the best, but some are, we'll call them gems, but they're gems, some of them. This one I haven't seen. I read the synopsis and it actually looks pretty interesting. So I guess it's the infamous 80s Canadian thriller that's now on DVD. So like a thriller horror. It looks like they have to go almost like Cube, like basically they have to survive going into these 6 rooms of death that are like rigged to kill, and I don't know. It looks cool. It looks pretty cool. So it says it's unforgettable. So we'll see once I give it a watch. If you've seen it, comment below. Let me know if it's enjoyable or not. Dark Harvest. Dark Harvest with bonus escapes with Vincent Price. Dark Harvest is just one of those early 90s. I think it's 1990. Yeah. Weird, like a scarecrow's involved, stuff like that. So Dark Harvest. This one's a little bit on the harder one to find. I did a quick scan and I didn't leave it because of the price that it normally would run. So if you're like the movie flipper guy, you would check that one out and you're like, yes, score. You know, there's meat on the bone for sure on that one for you, Fluff. Storm Warning. I wanted the Blu-ray, to be honest. I've been passing on this, and now that I realize I'm not going to probably get the Blu-ray anytime soon, then I just picked this up. It's one I haven't seen, but I've heard it's good, and it looks good actually. It says, what is it? The Great Thrill Ride loaded with scares and loads of gore. I like gore, and I'm going to give it a whirl. So, you know, the back read well, it looks fun. Storm Warning. You know, Dimension Extreme does put out some good stuff. I'm actually a fan of like Rogue. Automatic Transfusion, that's like a weird zombie one, is alright as well. There's other, like, I can't think all top of my head, but they're not that bad Dimensions. And then finally I found, because I have the sequel to this, and I don't know where it is right now, but I didn't have part 1. So, Octopus. The MGM, or is there Trimark? Trimark. Octopus. Also, I would say ultra rare, out of printing kind of thing, but it's not the cheapest DVD either. It's like probably over the $25 range as well, and 20, 25 somewhere in there, maybe even more sometimes. But I don't ever find it. Don't ever see this. So part 1, Octopus, got it. So I do love my creature features. This is on the softer side of the horror, PG-13. You know, they're just going to show some tentacle here and there squeezing somebody. Nothing crazy. It's not like a gory movie, you know, but it's still fun. And I just couldn't have the sequel without having part 1. I knew eventually I would find Octopus. So grab that. So that was it. I kept it light. Like I said, it was just happened to be out. Only went out really to pick up the movies. Didn't even think I was going to go hunting. It just kind of was impromptu. And I'm like, yeah, I'm already right there. It's only like 5 more minutes. That one's only 8 more minutes. So just did it and then I went home. And then until next time. And with that said, I think we're done. So if there's anything else, I'll think of it and talk to you about it in the next one. Later.